The aliens are invading, and we're at another episode of Games I Should Have Never bought! In 1970, Midway came up with this idea of invaders from outer space with this wickedly cool artwork. I mean, look at this goofy stuff. But basically, this is a recycle of Sea Raiders or Sea Devil, but with a tank and aliens instead of submarines or ships being shot from a submarine. But it's a similar theme where you have a motorized gun here, and it is motorized. And then when you shoot, the beam goes across the sky and then hits the targets deep down on the landscape, on the alien landscape. Obviously, this is a blacklight game. You can see that there's a fair amount of blacklight. And yes, I have enhanced the blacklight because that's what we do. No, really, the original tubes were not all that great. So having better blacklight is always a good thing. Hey, Joe approves of this game? Highly approves. But the artwork on this game is actually quite spectacular. I mean, look at this. It is quite handsome. For serviceability, this whole front opens up, and you can see the red firing missile that goes across the landscape, and then these lights go off when you hit a target. And that's serviceable from the front of the game. And then here's your motorized joystick. And of course, on top, you have a cute little fire button. Here's the back of the game. In typical Midway fashion, we've got a mix of electromechanics and some solid-state circuitry. Basically, this is the soundboard. There's 4 sounds. Even though there's 6 pots, there's only 4 sounds in the game. Audio amplifier, and then this board basically keeps relays energized for a set amount of time, mostly for sound-related issues. Now, up here, I added a LED-style blacklight here that really helps opposed to the original fluorescent tube. And then down here, I did a similar thing. If you look up, you can see another LED blacklight strip. This really enhanced, you can actually see it through here too. This really enhanced the blacklight in the game. It was a very dark game. And in fact, they suggest using the blacklight tubes in very dark locations, but in locations that are well lit, they suggest these terrarium blacklights, but these don't react very well, the blacklight effervescence. Another problem I had with this game was one of the 4 sounds did not work. So you've got a alien ship moving sound, you have a alien ship hit sound, you have the invader hit sound, and you have the missile sound. And one of my 4 sounds didn't work, so I don't have a schematic for this board, and I must admit I failed repairing one of the 4 sounds. So what do? I hacked in an MP3 player here using a bridge rectifier off the 6.3 general illumination lights, brought it down to 5 volts for this little board. And this plays the alien hit sound, or the alien ship hit sound here. If you hear this, that's my alien hit sound if I pull this relay in. So yes, I did add this relay. So here, actually it's the saucer hit sound. Saucer hit, so when this guy pulls in, he also pulls this guy in, which makes my sound. I did have to add another speaker too. I cannot use the MP3 on the stock speaker. Otherwise, you will Try and do that, you'll just blow up your MP3 board. This was a really inexpensive MP3 board. I think I spent $7 for that. So if I hit the start relay, okay, you can hear that noise. That's the alien ship sound, okay? And then if I hold the trigger in, you hear that? That's the shot sound. And then the alien hit sound is, hold these two in. Hear them? And then the saucer hit sound you just heard. So let me slam tilt this thing. So it's pretty interesting sound effects. It's actually great sound effects. We're gonna play a game of Invaders here with Bob. Hit it, Bob. You're doing awful. Can you hit something? Bob, would you like the ship better or the stand-up guy?
Ship.
Because it's 30 points instead of 20?
Yep. 250.
Bob, you got 250. That is not a great game. 330 was replay, extended time. And you didn't get there, Bob.
No.
Why not? Thanks for checking out our video on the Invaders from Outer Space by Midway 1970. True classic game with the motorized tank and the aliens that you shoot with the launching missiles, which are kind of cool. Yeah, so check it out. It's at the Ann Arbor Pinball Museum at our pinball shows, the VFW. Thanks!